family, but she took the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun, yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, dance, bounce on that shit, dance.
Oh. All right, what is going on? Welcome in. We got some updates. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. So there might be another impeachment. I just put this up there because remember he had two. This is the third impeachment that they're discussing right now. Let me go. So I was on Threads and I was paying attention to everything, and it was saying that they were looking to impeaching this man. Now we finna go read some articles and all of this. Hey, Demetrius. Now all of this has started with I'm gonna say files. All of this started with the files, y'all. Yep, all of this is going through the files. They're in the talks of it. Let me put this picture down because we're finna go read some things. And also, there are some things with the Republican Party. Supreme Court said they cannot do. But we gonna get into all of this. So let's go to. Let me see if I can go to CBS Morning. Let me share my screen. I'm going to let CBS tell y'all what they're trying to do. Hey, CC Life, this is what's going on.
Another lately criminal investigation of a prominent critic of President Trump. This time it's Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell of California. He faces a Justice Department probe. It was announced on the very same day that lawyers for two other Trump critics were back in court arguing their criminal indictments should be dismissed. Scott McFarland is covering it all for us, as he has for a while now. Scott, good morning.
Hey, Tony, good morning. A Trump administration housing official is making the same type of allegation against Congressman Swalwell that the administration has made against other political critics of the president, questioning whether the California Democrat engaged in fraud in securing a home mortgage in Washington, D.C., and they have formally asked the Department of Justice to investigate it. Swalwell, who served as an impeachment manager against Trump in his first term, denied any wrongdoing, and he blasted the accusations as politically motivated, saying, "The only thing I'm surprised about is that it took him this long to come after me." It's common for members of Congress to have two homes, but what's not common and raises the question of political targeting.
Hold on, wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Wait, I hit the wrong one. Hold on, that ain't the one I want. That ain't the one I want. Here it is right here. I done hit the wrong one. Wait a minute. I'm on. Let me share my screen. Hold on. This is congress.gov. This is today. They say 25 through 2026. Where is it? Hold on. Because that's not the one. And I thought I sent it to myself. Give me a minute, y'all. Because I know I sent it to myself. Because I did read it. Hold on, y'all. Here it is. Here it is. It's on Newsweek. Child, I read so many. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hopefully I got no pop-ups. Move out the way. All right, listen. It says Donald Trump impeachment surges. Chances surges amid the files revelations. The chances are that President Trump will be impeached have surged after the publication of more files related to disgrace financiers Jeffrey Epstein. On Wednesday, lawmakers released more than 20,000 pages of documents connected to the Epsteins, a convicted ex-offender who passed by suicide, unaliving himself in a New York jail in 2019 while awaiting ex-trafficking charges. Some of the documents mention Trump. Following this release, according to online gambling website Polymarket, a platform where users can place bets on likelihood of the world events, the chances that Trump will be impeached by the end of 2026 increased from 5% to 15% on Friday. The emails prove literally nothing. This was somebody said. Democrats and the mainstream media are desperately trying to use this hoax as a distraction to talk about anything other than the Democrats getting utterly defeated by President Trump in the shutdown fight. We won't be distracted, and the entire administration will continue fulfilling the promise of the president was elected on, including cutting the Biden era price hacks, and that didn't happen. Why it matters. Document and files are related to the that man continued to cause issues for the Trump administration as bipartisan groups have called for greater transparencies in the case and the further publication of documents and evidence in the government possession. Trump has constantly denied any wrongdoing connection to that man and has had their friendship ended in the early 2000s, but the recent release of thousands of documents has brought fresh scrutiny to the president's relationship with that man. The betting odds show that the chances of Trump being impeached have risen by 10% in 2 days. However, those odds are low and there have been no serious cause for Trump to be impeached. When that has changed, we're going to Threads because that is what we're going to talk about. And there are in talks. It's 120 of them are in talks right now for this to happen. And they're looking at some things. But it is talked about. I just seen it on Threads that they are talking about it. Again, this will be the third one. Hold on, y'all. Because I promised I sent it to myself, but it's not pulling up for me. Okay, here it is. So this is what Kelly put up. I'm finna show y'all. They are talking about it. It says 120 members of the House and 7 Senates are openly calling for impeachment or resignation for Trump over the Epstein files. These numbers are huge. You do not see these kind of numbers unless something is seriously wrong. More to come. So she released it that 3 hours ago that there is conversation. She's attorney and activist at the law group, and she did mention this. She's not the only one. I think that it's supposed to be quiet at this point, but they are having a conversation to where, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Hold on. There's some more proof, y'all. Trump impeachment should allow the removal of his entire cabinet as is stated under Constitution Article 4, Paragraph 5. Let's keep that in mind. Here we go. People forget that Trump didn't want to leave power, and it was Mike Pence who kept our democracy from going over that cliff. Folks are forgetting that power corrupts. Yeah, we saw that. But yeah, a lot of people talking about, here it is again. They tried again in April. I don't know. A lot of people are calling for it. Let me say this. If they haven't talked about it, we knew this was coming. First of all, it's a lot of stuff being done. Now, what I can say, hold on. What I can say is this, and I will say it right now. We don't know if we're going to get it. They've done this before. They tried to do this again, and then all of a sudden it don't happen. And then you got his homies over here saying, no, let's not do that, because they know that something is going to happen. The reason why, and I say it again, they are flipping these states blue, and everybody saying about March, May, and November. When we ever had a midterm in November of 2026? When we have midterms, well, not 2026, but when we have midterms, when do we ever have a third midterm vote? I never heard of 3 months, March, May, and November, 3 months. Then hearing that he's on the ballot for that is crazy. That I ain't never. Let me tell you something. I don't know what happened back then. I wasn't here, but something is going on. Now, remember when? And I'm gonna say this. A lot of people want to say, "Oh, well, Bill Clinton." A lot of people was talking about, "Oh, Bill Clinton, this and that." Here's the thing. And I'm gonna say this because we all knew the difference between us and them. We knew Bill Clinton like top. We knew that. We seen how they impeached him over the Lewinsky girl. And then she waited till he was impeached. She had to be quiet because of that little NDA. We're not going to she didn't have to sign one. And she came out talking and did a whole book. There was a whole movie. She milked that cow dry, got her some money, and disappeared. We seen her all up on Bill. Just like back then. Who did we allegedly John F. Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe? They knew who John was. So I don't know why y'all being so surprised when you see who the child. Yeah, okay, that's the difference. Like, let's be for real. All right, we finna go to watch some videos, and baby, everybody is talking, honey.
This is pretty optimistic, but Trump could possibly be impeached, removed by Congress, and jailed by Georgia before Christmas of 2025. Hear me out on this scenario. So we know.
I'm going to let this play, and then we're going to talk about how I believe this, what I think is going on with J.D. Vance and Erica Kirk, and why we kind of seeing that. But this is why people are like, nah, you need to get the whole cabinet, because he's a flip-flopper, and he goes wherever the wind goes. We'll talk about it.
We know Chuck Schumer invoked a century-old law called the Rule of Five to force Trump to release the full Epstein files. If they were to get released and had Trump's name in them, 30 House GOP reps told us if the DOJ confirms their relationship, they will vote to impeach him. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If Trump does get impeached and removed from office, then he will be a private citizen again and could go to jail. One big case of his is still open, and that is the Georgia election racketeering prosecution, which we know he's clearly guilty of. Just as a reminder, this prosecution alleges that Trump led a criminal racketeering enterprise in which he and all other defendants knowingly and willfully joined in a conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election. And this could certainly fall under Georgia's broad RICO law, meaning Donald Trump could end up in jail if all of this plays out. The best part is even J.D. Vance can't save Trump in this scenario because the Georgia case is a state case. And Trump couldn't even seek a pardon from the state's GOP governor because Georgia is one of 4 states whose governor does not have the authority to grant clemency. Put this all together and Trump could possibly be boxed in from all sides, impeached, exposed by Georgia, and publicly humiliated by the Epstein files. This is pretty optimistic, but Trump could possibly be impeached, removed by Congress, and jailed by Georgia before Christmas of 2025. Hear me out on this scenario. So we know Chuck Schumer invoked a century-old law called the Rule of Five to force.
Hold on. Everyone keeps saying, impeach Trump, impeach Trump. We need to light our torches, sharpen our motherfucking pitchforks, and get that motherfucker like they was trying to get Shrek. I ain't even playing, bruh.
Now, I heard y'all Uncle Trump was out here doing the Guac Guac 3000. But
now listen, I heard that too. I read that too. I'm finna find a video by Conscious Lee after this with TS. I read that. And we finna go to, it's allegedly, because I'm not, but baby, I read that he was doing some extra things. Y'all just wait.
I had no idea that he was slobbing the knob
Like corn on the cob.
Oh, sweetie, an impeachment's never going to happen. Stop trying to make an impeachment happen. You do know that an impeachment and removal are two separate processes, right? That's why he's still able to run for office and was never removed the first time around, because he was impeached twice by the House of Representatives. You see, the House impeaches him. Okay. Now, what I do want you to watch for in the House is the vote next week on the release of the files. So pay attention to how every single House member votes, because they're all up for re-election next year. And then that goes to the Senate. And that's where we run into the problem. Even when the Democrats control the House and can get an impeachment through, which we don't, and we can't now, the Senate will never convict.
Well, Democrats don't control the House. It's Republicans this year around. And this is why we are moving for the Democrats, because now we do have a Democratic person that just got sworn in who has voted yes to the files. But I want to let y'all know Republicans jumping on it too. So they like, oh, yeah, well, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just going to have to leave you hanging.
Even after the 6th of January, they failed to convict him. Now, had Mitch McConnell and the Republicans at the time just done their job way back yonder in 2021, we wouldn't be in this situation, because he would not have been eligible to run for office. So stop trying to make impeachment happen and stop with the comments like this, because then I sound like, Regina George, and it's not good.
They are trying to remove him. See, here's the thing. I don't think nobody wants him impeached. They want him, don't impeach him. Get him out completely. Send him home, packing out the White House, send him home, get him to sit down, do whatever he do.
Donald Trump.
Hold on, no, this who I want.
Why is nobody talking about the fact that there's a...
Let's see. She ain't talk about it yet. But yeah, y'all. So, honey, let's go to... Hold on, let me stop sharing. Let me go to Conscious. Let me go on my Instagram or my Consciously. Because that's what's going to happen. So it is a conversation about getting him out. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to Instagram, because it ain't got what I want to pull up. There is a conversation on it. Here's Kevin. Here's my Kevin. And Kevin ain't been on here today. What's up with Kevin? Kevin usually drop the tea for everybody. So as that is going on, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. So we're going to go to these files and move forward, okay? So let me get that out of the way. Mike Johnson accused the House Democrats of blocking a vote to release the files. That's false. Here's the truth. Mike Johnson and Republicans tried to rush this process, unanimous consent. That means that there will not be a recorded vote and no way to hold Republicans accountable for voting against the files, releasing the files. In addition, an anonymous consent requires anonymous vote. It would take one Republican to vote no anonymously to block this. Democrats are forcing the House to vote on the releasing the files next Wednesday. Republicans who want to protect pedophiles will have to go on record. So basically they're saying, no, we're going to show what you want to protect. Child, next Wednesday finna be nasty. Y'all get ready for me to go live, because we finna talk about
its immediate consideration in the House.
Under guidelines consistently issued by successive speakers, as recorded in Section 956 of the House Rules and Manual, the chair is constrained not to entertain the request unless it has been cleared by the bipartisan floor and committee leaderships.
Speaker, we Republicans are requesting this unanimous consent. Are Democrats objecting to this request?
Chair reminds the gentleman from Tennessee that, as indicated by Section 956 of the House Rules and Manual, It is not a proper parliamentary inquiry to ask the chair to indicate which side of the aisle has failed under the Speaker's guidelines to clear a unanimous consent request, as was stated.
But I haven't seen many stories written yet about the fact that we put the discharge up for unanimous consent on the floor tonight. The Republicans, the Speaker, and the Republicans asked for unanimous consent to just go ahead and pass the discharge because I think it's a moot point. The Democrats objected to the unanimous consent. Nobody's written a story about that.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that the Committee on the Judiciary.
So it wasn't them. All right. Now let me share this. So the Republicans did that one to do. I don't know why they like to blame. Like, what is wrong with them? Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Like, y'all ready? Trump's solution for the high price of grocery reverse his own tariffs. Look at that. Look at. Somebody realized the prices that he set in lies. That he realized the prices he set with these tariffs and stuff. When he went to the store, he realized that his groceries was higher than they were. After promising to lower prices in one day, President Trump has finally taken action. Trump has signed an executive order that will eliminate the tariffs he implemented on products like tropical fruits and coffee. He believes this is the key to solving the affordable crisis. Except this will lower prices to what they were before the tariffs, which a year ago Trump admitted was still too high. The executive order also removed tariffs on tea, fruit juice, cocoa, spices, bananas, oranges. Hold on, y'all. Oranges, tomatoes, and certain fertilizers. So now he want to sit here and lower prices down, y'all. He want to take away his own tariffs and talking about he ain't giving no $2,000. Now look at this. So he runs to Florida in embarrassment because he wants to not answer questions about them emails, and he's going golfing for the weekend. So the y'all people that sit here and say, oh, get a job and all of that, I want you to realize he's going golfing on your dime, and while you sitting here trying to figure out what's going on. He's been golfing the whole time. He's been golfing the whole time. That's where he been at. Child, it must be nice to run away from your problems. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to run for primary. Oh, he said he'll support a primary against Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm sorry. So Marjorie Taylor Greene said that she wants to I think she said she wanted to run for president or something like that. Because now the thing is, him and her got bad blood. And y'all can read that crap. He want to vote somebody in her seat now because she has agreed to releasing these files and these emails. And she has sat here and said, hey, I'm not supporting y'all. She sure did. She said, I'm not supporting y'all. Y'all are disgusting. Remember, she was backpedaling and coochie popping. Now she ain't backpedaling and cootie popping no more. She's saying y'all disgusting, you're nasty, you're a liar, and I don't trust you and all that. Remember, she got into it with Jasmine Crockett. Now it's, I have seen the light of day. I have come to realization that we have been played. Yeah. All right. Ciao. So now they're saying that was Jeffrey Epstein trying to help Congress bury Trump in 2019? So let's read this, okay? Tests show he might. Okay? The tests show he might have been. So Stacey Polinsky, which is this black woman here, she is the Democrat who represents the U.S. Virgin Islands as a non-voting delegate in the House, has confirmed that she is exchanging texts, like she was texting Mr. Epstein during the 2019 House hearing. This was the day Michael Cohen testified about Trump's business practices and hush monthly payments. This is what the black lawyer in New York is still trying to come up with and get underway. The texts were uncovered in the last batch of the documents released by the House Oversight Committee. The name of the person Epstein was texting was redacted, but the Washington Post analyzed the events that he was talking about and realized it was Polinsky. Oh, if I said her name right. The text showed Epstein texted Polinsky as he watched the hearing. He gave her hints about what to ask, letting her know that one of the people Cohen mentioned knew all of his secrets. Trump's secrets, y'all. Polinsky said she received messages from many people that day emphasizing her record prosecuting sexual assault and trafficking case and her condemnation of Epstein's crimes. At the time of these texts, Jeffrey Epstein, who owned property in Virgin Islands, had already served time for his charges. Child. So the text read, y'all, Cohen brought up Rona, keeper of the secrets. Rona, quick, I'm up next. Is that an acronym? That's his assistant. The Polinsky began asking her questions and asked about Rona Graff and other Trump associates. After she was done with her question, Epstein texted Polinsky, good work. I don't know, baby, I'm telling y'all now, it's finna get messy. It's about to get messy, y'all. And I told y'all it was going to get nasty. Now it's about to get messy. So in all of that, they trying to take down Jasmine Crockett and say that she's spending thousands and hundreds of dollars on private things for herself. But then again, you come to find out other information because this been released. Honey, it's about to get messy. It's about to get messy. And the whole world is about to watch this unfold. It is crazy right now. Here come this. Look at this child. Texas, we have one job come March and May. One job. Come next year. This man has not been doing his job. This man been running around going places on dimes of everybody here. Hot Wheels ain't doing his job either. He doing what he want to do. Get them out of there. We want them gone. Do you understand me? We want them gone. This man has been missing in action since the word say go. He only come when he want to defend something. Get Ted Cruz out of here. Get him on. Get him on out of here. He got to go. So, listen to this. Texas is going to be pissed the hell off. After securing himself and other Republicans a payday of up to $1 million in the Senate funding bill. So remember I told y'all that all the Republicans in the Senate, in Congress really, they were still, all of them, they were still getting paid, right? And the workers, summer workers, so when they said the workers that were getting paid, it was them, I believe, allegedly, I'm going to put it that way. So all the people that did not get paid, all them people that did not get funds, yet while the government was shut down, here you go. Texas Senator Ted Cruz apparently ran to Mexico for another vacation. He was Puerto Vallarta, a city most popular for his LGBTQ community. Before his residents in Texas even received their SNAP benefits of the month of November. And if you are in Texas getting your SNAP benefits in November, you do get them in increments. So you got your partial, like what, yesterday or today, and when you got it, and then check back on the date you're supposed to get it, you will have your full ones there as well. Okay. Now let's go to Conscious Leap before we get out of here. But yeah, y'all, it's coming. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's about to get messy. This is a mess. This is a mess. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know, y'all. They trying to do something by, I don't know. This is going crazy. Dang, they done posted a lot about this woman. They say new release documents, estate show that he appeared to be testing a member of Congress. Listen, y'all just be prepared. It's about to get messy. It's about to get messy. And we're watching this in real time. But what I want to know, ooh, they released some more stuff, y'all. I'm not going to show it. I mean, well, it's everywhere. They released another file. I'm going to read a little bit of it. It says, you see, I know how dirty D is. My guess is that the non-lawyers NYB's people have no idea what it means to have your fixer flip. Okay? And it says it makes no difference whether it was his money. Issue is failure to disclose. Plus the fact that he lied his A off about it makes it clear he knew it was illegal. I think he makes the argument that it was his DT money, making it not illegal. Though he also said he only found out afterwards. In effect, according to the indictment, was billed a service rendered and grossed up. I'm sure his account has flipped away. I did talk in detail to Star yesterday to read indictments how DT can make a deal. Special counsel. Clinton's trash can, yes, Star gave me more. Yikes. Child. This about to get messy. Baby, you finna see a fight you ain't never seen before. Let me go over here. So yesterday, hold on, I'm gonna play this video. Shout out to Conscious Lee and who did this? I'm not gonna play y'all there. Y'all know about Peggy Scott.
Well, we seen them emails, right? Mm-hmm. You ain't seen it yet. We finna get the real. Hey, y'all, this the real raw. It's the real raw explanation. If Hillary can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? Donald Trump, 2016 presidency. What do you think that means now that we know what we know?
That means that he sucked dick better than she do. My God. He swallowed too.
Oh. So we seen them emails, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying it. They said it. They said it. He put allegedly, but it is
in this exchange. For context, we're talking about this email that was just leaked from Epstein. It says, ask him if Putin has photos of Trump blowing Bubba. Bubba being referred to as William Blow It Bill Clinton. This definitely confirms that a lot of folks on that goddamn Epstein list, as well as illustrate the political theater that happens between.
Now, a lot of people think it's that, right? But what if it was something else? Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
These old adversaries. In public, they can be some real dicks to each other, but in private, I guess they can be blowing on them. Ask him if Putin has photos.
All right. They ain't for to keep playing that. Now listen. Child, this is a mess. Then they tried to put Obama in it, and then come to find out Obama was never in them files. They want to add Obama. Now, let me tell you what's pissing me off about this. That man has been minding him and his black woman and black man, his black man and his black wife business. You understand me? And his children. That man has been minding his business, making sure his wife good, his kids good, enjoying his life. The children grown out the house, they're empty nesters, supporting his wife. They having them a good little time at night when they can, dinner dates and stuff. I just want to know why y'all got to keep putting Obama in it. Why? Wait a minute. What happened to the house, Homeland Security now? It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. This is a mess. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never seen where it's a government showdown fight. All right, y'all, we got another thing. So, we're going to talk more about this. At this point, I hope you live in a state with a decent governor. The health department has stopped, giving updates. The department education page has turned into a meme page. Homeland Security page is vile, and the White House page is the most ghetto of them all. Let's get over there.
Back. We're going to follow those rules, of course, but you can.
So this is Homeland Security. This is Botox Barbie. Listen at the people that let me tell you something. I bet not ever hear y'all ever in your life call the black and brown community ghetto. I bet not ever hear y'all ratchet acting ghetto people ever than black and brown folks. Y'all are acting ratchet as hell with this stuff. We finna read it. Womp womp, cry you want. These criminal legal aliens aren't getting released. Like clockwork, violent rioters have arrived at the Broadview ICE facility to demand the release of some of the worst human beings on planet. Get your job. Get a job, you immoral morons. Baby, do your damn job. Do your goddamn job. You hiring folks off the street that ain't got jobs.
And we're seeing them being taken away into that Cook County Sheriff's Office. At least 3 people arrested. Really we're seeing them being taken away into that Cook County Sheriff's protesters. Gas 3 people arrested. We're seeing them being taken away into that people have pushed back from the law enforcement officers.
This is in Chicago, y'all. This is in Illinois. I can't help falling in love with you, the White House. Protesters in neon leotards holds an 80s themed aerobatics class outside an ICE detention center in Portland. Government, they use them too. So it's not even... Government shutdown is over and we're back. But let's be honest, did you really miss us at all? What the hell is this? This is what have we come to in America? What have we come to in America, y'all? Like, what is this? We become a reality shit show. Girl, Silver Moon, you ain't lying. You ain't. That's his favorite song. All right, y'all. Child. Let's get some response about this Trump and Clinton rumor. It's sending the internet into cardiac arrest. But the gag is Republicans have been the most repressed bottoms in the political view. Closet full, niche strong, secret side than their policies. Trump wasn't beefing with Hillary politically. That was a side chick versus main chick energy. Main wife sorry energy. And lovers quarrel and red tie. And I mean, listen, now that it's out, I don't put this past anything. They said what's so crazy is they sat here, y'all, and they was like Obama is trying to come out with the theory that Obama was LGBTQ and all this and that. Now look, and I told y'all, before we get to him, I told y'all when I did a whole live in a video that Grindr was shut down and crashed by them same folks that voted for him the night of the election. I told y'all that. I didn't lie. Tonight, I say this to my Republican colleagues who are defending the indefensible. Sorry, there will come a day when DT is gone, but your dishonor will remain. She said. Child. Baby, this is crazy. All of this over some files. And now Homeland Security out here in Illinois. Shout out to Illinois, first of all. Shout out to Illinois because y'all standing on it. Come on now. I said that when he said that, oh, that's just something he like. Excuse me, say what? Like to do? No, he's telling you. He don't care that no means no. He don't care that no means no. Wait a minute, who posted this on Twitter? I don't know if this is true or not. Is this real? Before I read it, let me fact check. I'm finna read it to y'all. Oh, wow. His settlements. Okay. All right. And this is what SA's settlements, which is true. But I didn't know that I'm not reading that. Y'all can find it on Threads. Yeah, they calling for him. Just heard a 3-time vote. Trump voter says it's time to impeach him. You know what? I agree. I'm shocked. If Republicans impeach Bubba, okay, this is true. Yes, they love to defame Obama name, and I'm so sick of it. This is true. I remember this. When this came out, it was the talk. I was in elementary school. Imagine being in elementary school and they're saying that Clinton is getting impeached. And, it was close to time to vote again because of Monica Lewinsky, right? So it says Republicans they sure did. I'll never forget. They outvoted the Democrats to impeach Bill Clinton. When it came out that he lied and said he don't know that woman, he never did anything with that woman because Hillary was giving him that side eye behind him. Like, if I find out you do anything, I'm in your ass today, tomorrow, tonight. I don't know what she did, but I have never heard anything else after that situation. Trust me, we ain't heard nothing. I don't know if nobody ever came out, but we ain't heard nothing. When I say I ain't seen him do nothing, hang out with nobody. She was baby, everywhere he went, she was there. So it was 97, y'all, or 98, if y'all can help me remember. I was in middle school. And I was hearing the teachers talk about him being impeached because of Monica Lewinsky. And they came out that she was in the office with him, giving him top, and they got caught because somebody walked in. What they didn't know that she was there more than once. Remember? Okay. Republicans decided to impeach Bill Clinton because at the time, this is the 90s, y'all. That's taboo. To them around that time, y'all know sexual things wasn't really enlightened. You had to still be clutch pearls. Oh my God, you couldn't be, it wasn't like we got into the 2000s where it was opening into being freely of whatever. Baby, when I tell you I went home, I had one of my granddaddy house. My mom was working. My grandparents' house. I seen it on the news that they were impeaching him. And every black man in America was pissed off. You gonna impeach over that? Now, I'll never forget my granddaddy say, hell, I would expect for her to divorce him, but impeaching him, she should just divorce his tail. I knew he was doing something with that girl. She was there too freely. And I'm sitting here looking and listening. And my grandma say, that's a shame. My granddaddy say, she ain't leaving. And he wasn't lying. He said, that woman gonna stay right there. And she stayed right there. He said, is she finna give him hell? And that's exactly what Hillary Clinton did. And the Republicans impeached him for that. But somebody say, if Republicans can impeach Bubba for getting blown by a consenting adult, then they can impeach DT for blowing and saying impeach and remove. And someone said, now I understand why everyone was so shaken leaving the meeting with the Russian man. Imagine going into a room thinking you're going to talk and trade how to stop Ukrainians and a lot of people was just like, they agree to this. Let me say this. Yeah, he didn't have enough time. And I feel like he should have got a third time to me. This my thing. When I sat here and I did a live last year, and I said, why did that man post that man's wife? Nobody paid attention to what it was going on. And I wish y'all would have paid attention, because now it is playing in full time. The U.S., okay, this was last night. It says, this is just in, the U.S. House has numbers to impeach Trump. Bring it on. Someone said impeachment is not on the way to go. Get rid of his entire administration. I agree. Bring it into a vote. If the president impeached for treason and vice president and civil officers shall be removed. Yep. Impeach him for what? It's always. I'm just not understanding. Try it twice. I want to go to this comment. We're gonna read it. His first term, how did that go? I hate that liberals have that for Trump is unbelievable. We finna go to this comment. He was impeached twice. Literally, Google is your friend. Pedo protector here. We have a pedo protector here. Wait, they hell to the 30% still protecting you are about the dumbest people of all time. I'm not. They finna eat this man alive in the comments. The love you have for pedos is unbelievable. See how it works? Geo Brock, OF, you crazy 45. Do you people not believe in wrong or right? Do you people not believe in arresting someone who breaks the law? He was doing everything 770 million people voted for. Or is he is getting better. He has a cabinet that has the same mindset. None of them in the back like the last term. They eating him up. Somebody say he is doing nothing that 77 million people voted for. You know what? Prices have risen, and you know it. He told us he would reduce grocery prices. Reply to that every sentence only. Tell me what you think. No, I didn't know that. Sir, how you did? Yeah, they did love Bill. They love the hell out of Bill. How did you not know that groceries was high and gas is getting higher? This man said, I'm quote, where I live, gas is below $3. Groceries are down. Plenty of jobs at a good wage. You are lying. You must be one of those okay, stop. To this person here. I feel like that's a lie, and I'm gonna tell you why. With the gas prices down, I have seen the gas prices getting ready to skyrocket. Number one. Number two, you can't tell me it's a good wage when there were 30,000 people have lost their job, including black women as one. You can't sit here and say grocery prices. I went and brought, let me tell y'all, I go and buy my protein noodles, right? Because I try to get it, everything a little good from macaroni and cheese stuff. I use my protein noodles. I don't use the others, in the yellow box. Now, where I shop at is $1 and some change. I went in there today. It was $1 more. I went to go look at what it was. The cold brew coffee. It used to be what, $4 or $5? That shit by $7. It was something I seen that was okay. That's what it was. Y'all know the party size mozzarella sticks, the 40 in there, a little snack. Get the kids to eat snacks or whatever, because usually it be like what, $5, $6. That shit, that it was like almost $12, bro. You can't tell me that food is priced low. Bananas went up. All this stuff has went up. And you're sitting your tail on here talking about my gas is cheap. Baby, the gas prices are going up. Have you not known that they don't have some of these shelves full like they used to? Come on now. We're not going to do that. You are knowing that he's broken the law. You're insisting that he is a good president, even if they break the law. You people continue to support him even if he has done wrong, and going against the law are not facing reality. Something you do not understand with Democrats, that we want someone honest to be our president. You can be and complain about criminal Democrats and that they were hurt by that, but the truth is I agree, we want an honor president. And everything that he says is not fake news. I want to say to the people that still support him, he is a monster. To the people that still support him, I want y'all to get ready. Y'all rude awakening is Wednesday. Y'all get ready, because it's finna get messy. Y'all time is coming. Y'all want to keep supporting him. Y'all want to keep backpedaling and coochie popping, and it's gonna affect y'all, because if y'all haven't paid attention, the people that support him are saying that your teenagers who are 15 are liable to sleep with a grown ass man. So your little friends you like to hang out with, that like to look at butt and ooh, that's perky, imagine them saying this to your teenage daughter. Wake it up. There are groomers out here that's finna go crazy. Wake up, because he's telling it's being. If he don't get for this, to them it's okay, and that's how people are feeling. We're seeing people are sitting here fighting for their life. Yeah, I agree. We even George Bush loved Obama. That's the sad part. He can't stand Trump. And we saw what George Bush did. Baby, he can't stand that man. He don't even greet him. When he see Michelle and Obama, he greets them. He say, hey, everybody. But when it come to him, DT and that wife, baby, he ain't saying nothing. He ain't like you don't see them folks. We done seen the videos where he overlooked them. So they calling for all his people to be removed. Now, remember when I did a live that they were saying where one of the people running for governor, I think of Georgia, and he was saying if y'all let the Democrats win, that they're going to go to jail. And you got to ask yourself, what did y'all do that y'all finna be in this bad of a trouble? Like, what the hell did y'all... Listen, y'all just get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. I'm telling you now. It's about to go down. Oh, I know who I forgot to go to. Let me stop sharing. We gotta go to Mr. Governor of California real quick. Cause yo, they are going crazy about this man. Eating him up. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. We at the Governor House of California. Oh Lord. Let's see what he had to say. Oh, he had a data tower that they're building in California. He ain't put no. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to go to his stories. No, we got to go to his stories. I'm not finna play. I forgot. He petty. It's here. It's here. He ain't say nothing yet. He ain't say nothing. Usually he trolls, y'all. He ain't trolling now. All right. He ain't troll. He ain't saying nothing. All right. All right, then. I thought Newsom was trolling today. I love him when he troll. But he ain't trolling. He's being quiet, so we gonna let Newsom not troll. Cause Newsom be trolling. Yeah, he be eating him up. Wait, when was this? Nah, he ain't saying nothing. He ain't troll, y'all. We just gonna wait. Cause he be trolling, y'all. He trolled the hell out this man. And I be loving it. Oh man, shout out to Governor Gavin Newsom, man. I love the way he trolls. It's just makes my heart smile. I just never know that anybody could do the great. Let's see. I haven't seen nothing else yet. All right, y'all. So listen, I will keep y'all updated on this. I'm going to end this here. I'm going to keep y'all updated. I'm telling y'all now, get ready, because it's going to be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of arguments between two parties in Congress. It's going to be a lot of that going on. Y'all finna see petty going off on each other. It's gonna be some snide remarks. It really is. It's gonna be some snide remarks. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's gonna be a mess. Let me see if my girl said anything. Oh yeah, then my girl said a lot. Ooh, okay. Wait, we gonna stay here a little bit longer. I got some more stuff. Hold on. Y'all go follow this creator right here. Her name is Marcella Lavar. We're gonna look at some of her stuff. She's on TikTok and she is on IG.
Mark my fucking words. I say this today and I say this now. Whatever truth is about to be revealed regarding Donald Trump, including Donald Trump, surrounding Donald Trump, is way more sinister than anything that we could have ever imagined, than anything that we could have ever mustered. Because the way that the Republican Party is going out of their way to make this grand spectacle, this grand public spectacle of trying to distance themselves from Donald Trump, oh baby, it's going down. And they're throwing that man under the bus. The results of Tuesday night's election shook up the Republican Party way more than they want to admit. Way more than they want to admit, to the point where the warnings don't even fucking matter anymore. They're literally going against Donald Trump. They're literally preparing to rebel against Donald Trump. But let's do a little backtracking real quick so you can understand exactly where I'm going with this, okay? Boom. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson starts the paper trail, right? So the Trump administration wanted it to make it legal to not give 42 million Americans their SNAP benefits. So they send it to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court rules in favor of it. Ketanji Jackson is like, fuck that. Sends it to the fucking lower courts.
Yep.
Lower courts that are filled with appointed judges from.
Now, I told y'all that they were trying to blame Ketanji Jackson and say she was blocking, but no, she wasn't doing that. Ketanji was sending it and doing her job so y'all can get y'all benefits.
The Biden and Obama administration. Keep that in mind. So now the judges from the lower courts are like, fuck that, we're not doing that. They actually ordered the Trump administration to give everybody their full SNAP benefits. So now the Trump administration is like, fuck, these motherfuckers is making it harder for us. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson also makes it know that the contingency fund, the $5 billion in that contingency fund is gone.
Yep.
It's gone. Where is it?
What I told y'all. What did I tell y'all last week? I said, hold up. Where is the money? We said that everybody kept saying, hold on. Well, where is it? Didn't I say on my live? I say, no, something ain't right. For her to send it there and not just say we can give it, and then you say we don't got it, where did it go?
Due to the executive branch, it's gone. Thus setting up the paper trail. Sets up the paper trail. All this back and forth. And in the paper trail is information regarding that the contingency fund and the money in it is gone. Keep that in mind. So now, boom, Tuesday night elections run around. The results, unanimous, every single election. Democrat, 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 blue, blue, blue. The Republicans are feeling it. They fucking feeling it. We heard the fucking warnings. We heard, we saw. You understand it? Like, listen, we got to get a hold over this shit. Because if we let them get it, if we let them have these midterms.
Another thing, y'all remember that when I discussed it on the live before, that I was like, listen, there is a Texas Democrat that just got in a seat as well, another one. I think it's the House. It's one of them. And he is young. He just got it. And then if you look at your states, most of your committees are Democrats in Texas. So even though things in Texas, certain laws was dumb as hell that people passed, it still got blue in the where it need to be. Okay. They didn't like that because what they tried to do with Texas and with Louisiana was gerrymandering. And they were trying to put that in effect to try not to count our votes.
We're fucked. We're going to jail. Mike Johnson even gave a fucking warning. He even gave a fucking warning. He said, we cannot let the Democrats take this. If they take it, they are going to end the Trump administration. They're going to end it. They're not going to let that man run his full term. You damn Skippy. Now, if y'all didn't already know, I'm putting you on. There's a Project 2025 tracker that literally shows you the progress of this fucking movement, of this fucking demise to America. You understand? And right now it's at 48%, which means the Republicans were working hard. So far, it's been stagnant. But it'll make sense why it's stagnant once I give you all this information. Okay, boom. Despite Project 2025 being almost at 50% completion, even though these Republicans issued out their little warnings, they've already picked their side. They've already decided they're throwing Donald Trump under the bus. Because after Tuesday night's election results, did you guys know that the Senate voted and passed to strip Donald Trump of his power on imposing tariffs? The vote was 51 yay and 47 nay. This week it's revealed to us that Speaker Mike Johnson is actually the person that's going to be leading the vote with 100+ Republicans, seniors too, enforcing the DOJ in releasing the Jeffrey Epstein files after a portion of the emails have been, you understand, made public and they seen that Donald Trump's names is in that shit. Earlier this week, right, Donald Trump makes an appearance at the NFL games, the Washington Commanders. He's not even able to give his speech. He is booed the entire time. The entire time, the entire stadium is booing him. And here's the ironic thing about it. The Washington Commanders used to be known as the Redskins. It was a stadium filled with Redskins booing Donald Trump, their Republican president. And this is what I mean by there is a outpouring display of all the Republicans literally turning their backs on Donald Trump right now, which means whatever truth that is about to be revealed surrounding that man is absolutely sinister. And don't you think for a second that any of these other fucking Republicans that were working under him are innocent? Some of you Democrats too. And because I wanted to give you guys a little treat, I'm going to insert the clip right here, a little part of them literally doing this now. Here you go.
I am saying your name.
Mark my fucking words. I say this today and I say this now. Whatever. So tell me why Mariah Carey's daughter decided that she was finna not the Trump-appointed motherfuckers being kicked up out of their positions. Judges. Oh, that's how y'all coming, Republicans? That's how y'all really coming? Y'all are really making it publicly known. Y'all are throwing this man under the bus. You see the article? You see it?
Hey, Benita.
And they wanted everybody to know that.
Let me read it to y'all. Overwhelmed Trump appointed judge disbarred after quitting amid misconduct scandal will have to take classes if he wants his license back. That's what it says. Josh Kindred, in a court photo of the 9th Circuit Annual Report, made the James M. Fitzgerald U.S. Courthouse and Federal Building in downtown Anchorage, I hope I said it. What we're going to say in Alaska is pictured on Wednesday. Child, what happened, girl?
This man was Trump appointed.
Wait a
He was Trump
minute.
appointed. Now, let's get into the article real quick. I'm going to read a little part of it, and then I'm going to give my commentary, okay?
Go ahead.
An Alaskan attorney appointed by President Donald Trump to a lifetime federal judgeship in 2020 who quit his job rather than facing possible impeachment amid a sexual harassment and misconduct scandal, has been stripped of his law license in order to take ethics classes as a condition for possible reinstatement down the road. Now, here's my commentary. If the Republicans were still on Donald Trump's side right now, this case would be thrown out. This man wouldn't have had to quit his job. He wouldn't have been disbarred. He would have still had his license. It wouldn't have went down like that. It wouldn't have went down like that. But now motherfuckers is doing their job. They're doing their job because everybody is going against Trump. And they want to make it clear to everybody. They're trying to put on this show. It's very performative, by the way, that look, we're getting rid of some of the Republican people, the people that Trump put in position. We're getting rid of them. All of the fucking corrupted people, which is really the entire administration.
And another thing, y'all, don't let them fool y'all with giving them $10,000. And we came back and saw how they were sitting here mocking people. Don't forget that. And that $2,000 y'all think y'all finna get ain't coming. Because guess what we just heard? There's no money. Where is the cash?
Which is really every single motherfucking person that he appointed, which is really every single person that worked under him. But they're throwing out these little scraps here and there because they want everybody to believe that the Republican Party is really going against Trump, that they're turning their backs on Trump. But make no mistake, do not be fooled because that man deserves to lose his job. He deserves to lose his job, just like many of those who are appointed by Donald Trump deserve to lose their positions. All of them. Every single one of them. Don't be swayed by this little performative act, please. Because when it was beneficial, all of them band together to oppress you. They all put their powers together. You understand? They all put their skills together to oppress you, to steal from you, to lie to you. All right? So please do not be swayed by this. It's only because what's being done in the dark is now coming to light and they see that shit clear as day. It's the only reason why they're doing what they're doing now. Please. But I must say that this rollout of the Republican rebellion against Trump is quite entertaining. It's quite entertaining, if I do say so myself. This year of revelations is wonderful.
Right.
Does anybody know if Cat Williams has another interview set up? I just want to know what he got for 2026. Thank you.
Well, I don't know because
I really cannot
got some
believe that I
things
went from
too.
being the kind of motherfucker that refused to watch the news. I only needed to know what the weather was gonna be. I'm sorry. Donald Trump was giving the guac guac throat 1,000 to who? Who? Bubba? And
I just read somebody comment. They say South Park. Listen, South Park finna have a field day. South Park. I know y'all see what's going on. Y'all done ate it up coming back and told them F them. We got your money. We still. South Park. Y'all might as well come on to YouTube. If Paramount don't want y'all no more, come to YouTube. Hit up LaMel. He might let y'all come over.
Bubba is Bill, as in Clinton?
Allegedly.
So maybe
nice.
He wasn't lying when he said that he did not have relations with that woman. Cause what in the now this is all alleged and it's referencing to one of the leaked Jeffrey Epstein emails, okay? One of the recently leaked ones. In there, Epstein is talking to somebody else and he's discussing how Donnie, and that's what he affectionately calls him, was giving Bubba
like a Lord.
Understood, and asking if Putin has the photos. Epstein even goes on to say, allegedly, in these emails, that him and Donnie had enough footage where they could make a remake of a Get Hard film. Oh my fucking God. Now, in the leaked emails that the White House actually acknowledges, they state, and this is coming from the secretary, the White House secretary, that Donald Trump didn't do anything wrong. And the only reason why there's this omission, or whatever you want to call it, is because in the emails, Epstein is talking about how Donald Trump knew. He knew what was going on. He was around. He was not ignorant. He knew. There's no evidence stating that he took part in anything, but it stated that he knew. And in those same emails that the White House acknowledges, it states that Bill Clinton actually never went around the estate. But there has been times, allegedly, when they hung out, all of them. And here's the email with the information about the oh my God. Here you go. I'm gonna leave it up here for a good little minute, a good little second, a good little screenshot, pause, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Because I know I did that.
Child.
They saying Bubba is Bill, y'all. Bubba is Bill. This is crazy. I'm sorry. Donald Trump was.
All right, y'all. That's it. I'm just telling y'all. If I've been told y'all that he was trying to get people, and he trying to get people. I mean, this is to stray away from the things that he has done. I'm not surprised. I'm not, but it is. I mean, child. Honey. I say this. Like I said, get ready. Get prepared. It's about to get nasty. It's about to get. We gonna see and hear a lot of things. I don't watch the news anymore. A lot of people notice that, and I told y'all before, a lot of people have it because we saw they're only showing what they want to show. They're not telling us what we need to know, and people are doing the job of hitting social media and telling it. And I do not disagree with that. I agree with that because we see what they're trying to save face because listen, Costco got threatened. So for their DEI, Walmart, Target was holding on to us. Remember, I told y'all they got threatened and they proved to that. So it's just, y'all just got to pay attention to it. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it like I did. When that mansion of that plantation went under, the ancestors came to roost. All right, like the chickens. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you later on tonight. We got some other stuff to talk about, honey. A little spicy. We got In Vogue and SWV on our lit live Saturday. We're going to talk about them. I will see you guys tonight. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Oh, y'all just get ready. I'll see y'all later. Bye, honey. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night.